Welcome back to All Stars TV as we count down to the 2026 edition at the Bauer Arena at Sheffield, 25th to 26th of this very month, just 2 weeks or so away. And we're delighted to be joined by another team representing at All Stars. It's from Bluebell Wood. It's Captain Lee George and player Ryan Smith. Lee and Ryan, thanks for joining us here on All Stars.
Not a problem. Thanks for having us.
Pleasure's ours. And Lee, we'll come to you first as captain. How has the year been for yourself as leading on the thing with Bluebell Wood this year?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, it's only my third All Stars. It's my first one as a captain. But everybody's been really proactive. I've had a great network of support, not just from people on Bluebell Wood, but it's like I've realised just how much of a community All Stars actually is. Because there's been like Rachel Miles and Woody and people like that from mental health team. Other captains have been amazing. So it's been great. I'm a bit daunted when I first got asked, but it's actually been not as half as bad as Joey told me it was going to be.
And they say that network of captains, whether they're still captain or they've been captain, they're always willing, like you say, to lend a hand. They know what you're going through. They know what you're having to do. So they always give you the benefit of their experience and, like I say, a shoulder to lean on if you need to.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Captain's chat's been a massive help. It's like it really is that case of like there's no stupid question. So it's like going back to school where it's like if you're thinking it, somebody else will be. That's what it's been like. It's been great.
Yeah, fantastic. Ryan, do you want to tell us your All Stars experience, how you get involved and what's your history been like?
My history just started when I started at Bluebell Wood, and there has been a poster of the 2024 team. And I was really curious why Bluebell had got an hockey team that I'd not heard about before. So when I looked into it and saw the All Stars event, I just applied to it, never having played hockey before. I just thought it'd be funny to have a member of staff on team.
Yeah. So you're actually from Bluebell Wood itself?
Yeah, I'm one of the sport workers on the care floor.
Right.
So since joining All Stars, I've taken back up skating lessons. I've not skated for many, many years.
Yeah.
But I've been quite blessed with that because I've had the lessons I've been going to. One of the coaches there has been Rory from Sheffield Titans. So he's been offering me a lot of advice. We had the session with Morgs that gave really good insight. And we've got Lee, who's been a fantastic captain so far for me.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. Well, I normally ask the captain to tell us about the charity then, but if you're in situ, as it were, do you want to give us a little bit about?
Oh yeah, that's all Ryan's field. That's fine.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, there's that much of Bluebell that I will absolutely forget somebody and get told off when I'm next in. But the team that I'm part of is the care floor, so we have direct contact with the children and young adults that come into us for the short stays, for the comfort cares, for the end of life, and for the care after death services. We work a lot with the families. We have separate teams that support siblings with the challenges that they face. We have a bereavement team and a counselling team that support both the children and young people and their families, both during and after death. That all the support that they get with us continues for as long as they need it to. So when their family member has died with us, we have what we call the Dragonfly groups, where they will still come to us, they will still do activities together, they'll meet people who have been in similar situations to them.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's something nobody really wants to think about, and and talk about, because it is such an emotive subject. What does the support of All Stars, the money and the kind of the advocacy and the support and the kind of awareness of Bluebell Wood, what kind of difference does that make to Bluebell Wood?
A massive amount. It takes us around 6.7 million to operate through the year.
Mm-hmm.
We get around 1.6 of that from government. The rest of it is all fundraising through events like this. So it's a massive support. One of the things that's really struck me since joining the team is how much that each player puts into it. In the short time that I've been involved with All Stars, he's got his flowers enough, but I'll give him more is Rick, and he seems absolutely bonkers. He seems fantastic.
I've known Rick a long time.
That just about sums him up, yeah.
Can confirm he is certifiable, yes. But he's a fantastic bloke with it as well.
From somebody at Bluebell, it just means so much to see the things that he's doing to raise money for us. It's paddleboarding, isn't it? He's doing. I'm not familiar with the sport.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's paddleboarding 100 miles along the canal network. Just because who wouldn't think of doing that?
Yeah, he took Hadrian's Wall off last year, so he needs a new challenge, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But then it's also things like Sam doing his walk around Rother Valley. All these little things I didn't realise joining in. I feel like I've really come into this blind on just how much has gone into this. I thought it were going to be a case of we just put posts out, advertise the hockey. I really, really undersold myself and how much I needed to do to actually compete with rest of players on fundraising.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Lee, when you hear obviously Ryan talking about the difference All Stars can make, what's obviously makes you're a big supporter of Bluebell Wood, and as the captain of the team, how does that make you feel when you see the difference that you can make?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a unique situation as far as I'm aware. I don't think there's any team that's got an actual care worker for the charity they're actually raising money for. So we've seen firsthand, and we can see. We actually have a personal attachment to somebody who's going to see where this money's going to go.
Yeah.
Which it's an amazing thing to have. I mean, I've had a chat with Danny Langorn from Mental Health yesterday. I was on a live feed with him, and I had a meeting. I've had meetings at Bluebell Wood with Ellie, who's the fundraising coordinator, before, and I'd always had it was always in meeting rooms, but the last time I went, where I actually met Ryan for the first time, was on the care floor, and I were quite apprehensive about the care floor, because it were like that's when it becomes a bit real.
Yeah.
And it were like I was expecting it to be quite I don't even know the right word, but I wouldn't expect it to be like it's quite a happy place. It's really strange.
Mm-hmm.
For what's actually happening there, but it's just like it's amazing work to make sure that the kids and their families and the like their extended families, siblings, things like that, just remember the happy times. So it's an amazing place. And it properly hits hard when you hear that the government only fund like 16%, or it's around that figure. So 84% of their fundraising, of their funding, comes from fundraising, doing events like ours. So it's just staggering, but an absolutely incredible place.
Yeah, and that's they say the fundraising is an important part and a very important part, but it is the kind of the awareness, the publicity, the advocacy, publicity to help these charities get their name out there, or even just getting more awareness. That's as important. Obviously, the money's it's not as important, but you know what I mean. The money's there, but the support and the publicity is huge as well.
100%. Yeah.
That's part of what I wanted to show, is that one of the things we want to get across is that when people hear that word hospice, they have one thing in mind. For most of part of Bluebell, we're absolutely daft.
Mhm.
We will throw ourselves into silly challenges like jumping out of airplanes and shark dives, and in my case,
and playing hockey when you've never played before. Yeah.
Just to prove that we do have that much more light-hearted side. It can be. We've often said it's an happy place where sad things can happen.
Mhm.
But even that, I think, sometimes is a little bit misselling to it, because I've had families that have experienced loss with us that have come to me after and said that even though they've had that loss, they still don't see it as a sad place, because they've got them and their family have got so many happy memories with us.
Yeah.
In them last few weeks, months, however long it is they might spend with us. So even them sad times, I think, still bring back quite nice memories as well.
Mm. Yeah. No, I think it's a phenomenal thing you do, and I don't think I could put myself in that position. But obviously, as Lee's, but when you see it, you maybe appreciate it a bit differently. But from the outside, I think it's just phenomenal what you do. So all power to your elbow. You mentioned Mr. Strang earlier on. Obviously, we're contractually obliged to mention him as much as possible.
He's just a legend, isn't he?
Yeah.
I picked up on that very quick.
In terms of fundraising, obviously Rick's doing his thing. Any other sane people doing other strange things?
Yeah, we had Bryn Collinson, who he were late joining the team. We had somebody drop out, and Bryn stepped in, and he's actually a PT instructor. He does like fitness classes, stuff like that. And he did a 24-hour challenge of running 24 fitness sessions in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And he raised, I think he's at something like 1,800 quid or something like that. So that's been amazing. Every year we've got Adam Varley, who's actually just got married. So it's Varley Reynolds now. So we've got our first double barrel name on our squad as well. There's him and a guy called Adam Baker, who they do like insane things to the stomach with hot sauce that I won't ever be going. I like spicy food, but they're insane. So they've been doing live feeds where it's like punishment feeds and things like that. Adam's body's consumed some weird and wonderful concoctions.
Yeah.
If I were a plumber, I won't be rushing to their house anytime soon.
No, it doesn't sound like it. In terms of the squad, then you mentioned a few of the players. Is obviously, I say returning. Obviously, it was 2 years ago for the last Bluebell Wood. But what's the team like from maybe 2 years ago to now? And what sort of newbies and experience have you got?
We've got quite a lot of them returned. So there's like myself, Joey Tomlinson's back, James Holmes, Craig Somerville's come back. So a lot of the kind of core team from 2024 are back. Mm-hmm. We've added Ryan. We've got I'm not sure. I'll just call her Kimberly because I'm not sure how to pronounce her surname. She's played women's elite league level. She's going to be dead handy to have on the first line.
Kimberly Brennigan.
I'll trust you to say that because there's lots of E's and I's in it that a Yorkshire lad can't cope with that. Predominantly it's very much a similar side to before. We've just added a few extra bits to it. Bailey Chapman, he's trained Titans. Both goalies are back from previous years. We've added Rob Wilson, who's played Elf Heroes. So he's no stranger to All Stars. Again, he were a late addition when somebody dropped out, and he hit the ground running straight away. Straight away got a team sponsor in, blasted $2,000 before you'd even noticed it. So just the vibe around the team's been amazing. I've not had to nag anybody for anything. It's been great to have everybody that's on board.
Yeah, no, fantastic. And Ryan, obviously, you're joining this team. Maybe you've never met them in person until the weekend itself. But Lee mentioned the group chat and what have you. So you've been keeping up with you kind of feel like you know them until you meet them in person.
Yeah, we got to meet quite a few when we did the session with Morgs. Quite a few of the more local lads managed to turn up to that one. But yeah, the group chat's been really helpful for me to get to know people and for people to get to know me. Because my big panic coming into this, not having any hockey experience, is that the team were going to be a bit apprehensive about having me on it. And as soon as I mentioned being a sport worker and not playing hockey, everybody was really supportive of the idea instead.
Yeah.
So they've just been a great bunch to be able to turn to.
Fantastic. One of the things we've been talking to the captains about this year, Lee, is their look on the ice. Obviously, the shirts are now on sale with our friends at CrossCheck. When it came to kind of the design and the putting the shirt together, how did it come about? And talk us through your shirt design for 2026?
2026, I wanted to kind of keep similar to last year. That's 2024. That's just there. So we're still predominantly staying with the purple of Bluebell wood, but I wanted to add a bit of Sheffield steel to it since we're back home. So we've got the silver accenting on it, and the ones that we'll be wearing on the ice, we added a bit of an extra touch to it. So every player has had a picture drawn by a kid that's used Bluebell wood. So we're going to have individual pictures on the right hand side of the chest. Just for that bit of extra special touch, because it's something that kids can say, that's my picture on that jersey, or if they come to watch, we're hoping to get some of the kids down to watch. So so yeah, that's where we've gone with that. We got the grey shorts, because we had purple ones last time and it looked like we got onesies on. So the grey shorts and the purple socks, all with the bit of silver accented on there as well. Silver
cut, yeah. No, and the shirts, all of the shirts this year, once again, look fantastic. The captains and Pete and the gang at CrossCheck have done a sterling job as always, and they're going to look fantastic on the ice. So look forward to seeing them in person in a couple of weeks' time. As I say, we mentioned CrossCheck. It is on sale at CrossCheck Clothing if you want to have a look. Buy a Bluebell wood one, buy one of everything. It's just, they're all fantastic. So
yeah, I definitely want a Barbarian shirt. That shirt's awesome.
Yeah,
that's an amazing looking shirt.
Yeah, the Barbars, the kind of the beige one looks awesome. I think that they all look really good. And I say when we're talking to the captains, they've all got their like the story behind, and once you know the story behind it, it kind of adds something to the jersey. So it's going to be really fantastic seeing them in person in a couple of weeks' time. As we're coming to it, as we're recording this, it's just a couple of weeks until we all head down the road or up the road or wherever to arrive at Sheffield for the event itself. If people are wanting a hockey fix and you want to try to convince them to come along, even if it's just to get out of the warm and get in the nice cold rink. Ryan, you first. What would you say to them to encourage them to come along to spend some time with us, whether it's a couple of hours, a day, or if they can spend the whole weekend with us?
Just the community I've already experienced. It's when we had our game that we put together, or that you guys put together for Lee. The community around it was fantastic. It was really nice. It was really welcoming. We had one of the educators from Bluebell come along with her children. Never experienced hockey before. The kids got so into it. So I've heard it mentioned a couple of times. You don't need to be an hockey fan to come along to this event, but you will probably fall in love with hockey from it.
Yeah.
And then you go and watch a proper hockey game and realise what hockey is. Yeah.
And Lee, yourself, how would you sell it? As say the the hockey is a big part of it. It's kind of the big release at the end, is it, for everybody involved?
Yeah.
More celebration. But if you want people to come along and say spend some time with us, spend some money with us, visit the charity village, there's a whole heap of things for them to do, as well as watching the games on the ice.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Ben Morgan says to come down. That's NIHL legend, so that's a big enough reason as it is. But yeah, I mean, it's even if you're coming down, like you say, visit the charity village, because you can actually learn about some charities that you didn't know about. So not only are you taking in a bit of hockey, cooling off, seeing ordinary people doing extraordinary things, such as Ryan, because at no point before I'd ever played hockey did I ever think, I've got a very good idea. I'm going to play hockey when I've never played before and chuck myself at something. So it really is extraordinary people like that have just come together to raise awareness and cash. So just get yourself down, support the event. There's a reason it's raised £1.5 million since it started, and it's because it's a great event worth supporting.
Yeah, no, amen to that. And I say it's just 2 weeks away. We've got the launch party Friday the 24th and at the room at Ice Sheffield, and then the games itself 25th and 26th of July, 11 o'clock start, games all day. We've got the finals on Sunday afternoon and evening, and then there's a bit of a party on Saturday night as well. Plenty to keep you entertained. I look forward to supporting the team from Bluebell Wood. Ryan and Lee, thanks for your time tonight. Great stuff. Well done on the fundraising and the stuff that you are doing. Ryan, just amazing stuff that you do at Bluebell Wood.
Thank you.
Great work. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks in Sheffield.
See you soon.
Cheers, Greg. See you later, mate.
Cheers, guys.